fuck.
And there goes the ad revenue. That's the already non-existent ad revenue.
Yep.
Hey, we're just making it certain this time.
No ambiguity. Total loss. Well,
You know, we just want to keep it consistent.
that's true. We're nothing if not consistent. Actually, I don't think we're not very.
Press X to doubt.
We're not
We're pretty consistent.
incredibly
We got 40
inconsistent.
episodes out of last year. That's pretty consistent for a D&D
That
game.
is pretty consistent.
It's pretty
Press
good for a
X to
D&D
doubt
game where this
again.
isn't our career choice.
Oh, it
Shit.
totally would be my
I'm
career
pretty
choice.
sure we put out more episodes of D&D last year than Critical Role. Just saying.
I
Wow.
don't think that's true.
I mean, with their Christmas break, well, it depends on what you consider D&D. If we're talking about main campaign shit, yes. If we're talking about just content in general, no.
Yeah, but they're pre-taping. We don't do that shit. We do this shit live.
The moment
Okay,
you
okay,
realize
fine.
you've
Here.
been muted for like the past
Bro,
Wah,
better
wah,
not
hours.
wah, wah.
If I am, OBS is lying to me right now.
wouldn't be me.
Are you
No,
fucking with me
it's-
right now?
No,
I
it's
think
Drip
so.
talking about
me,
Drip.
me
We're
personally.
Oh. I was like, son of a bitch, don't do this to me, OBS.
I was fucking muted this entire time. Like responding and everything, talking about the alligator roll, and then I was like, can you guys perfectly paused for me to finish each
This
sentence?
happens every week, my guy. Every week. I'm gonna add that to my B-roll list. Tell Drip to unfucking mute.
God,
Yep.
so funny. Because I'm like, the thing is that I was like, I went to go mute, and then realized it was already muted.
Because you fed up. You were so pissed. You're like, fuck it. I'm gonna mute.
Fucking fine.
I wasn't even mad. I just thought that somebody was home, and I was gonna go deliver them a sweet snack. And then I was like, wait a minute.
That smells bad.
I'm a sweet
Bye,
snack.
bye.
Tell your friends.
Gold-
Anyway.
Goldfish.
All
A
right.
snack that'll slap you back. Goldfish.
Walk me through that.
If I reach into a bag of goldfish and a hand comes out and slaps me, I'm coming to your head.
You reach into the fucking bag, and a hand just slaps your hand out of it.
When you get a bag of holding and don't check to see if it's empty and the person living in there is real upset that you're moving in their house. This is my extra planer hole. Fuck you.
Squatters' rights comes.
Squatters' rights. Oscar the Grouch, but he's in a bag of holding.
Just put an air
Very
conditioner in
big
there,
living
yeah.
space. So like,
Oh,
it's like
he's
it's not very
dead.
big.
It's cozy.
No,
Interdimensional
Yeah,
being who doesn't
yeah.
breathe.
not
Like
being
a
able to
kangaroo.
breathe
Be an
part.
air genasi. You don't need to breathe.
That's true.
Okay.
Big facts, big facts.
Yeah,
Wait,
you need
And
to
it's
breathe.
just as good as the guy living in a fucking storage unit. It's fine.
Yeah, but that's not good. Typically.
Hey, don't fucking at me like that. What the hell?
Doxing
I mean-
is
You're
storage
sorry, you're
unit.
gonna give a snack to somebody who's just getting their like grandmother's like quilt out of storage.
Yeah. What do you think I do?
That would be
these? I'm too ashamed.
terrifying. If you're getting your storage and somebody just like opened up their box and was like, "Hey, you want a cheese bread?"
Opened
I
it
got
up from the
Reese's
inside,
finished
walked
cups.
out of it.
Almost as terrifying as ghosts possessing meat sacks. Why does that sound so familiar? God.
Wow. What? Ghost possessing meat sacks? I don't know.
Why does that sound familiar?
I just found out that a bag of holding holds a lot
Jesus
less
Christ.
space than I thought.
We derailed
Ignore.
it again. We derailed it again.
You derailed the DM. Anyway,
Can we get an item for whenever we do that?
do you want me to just want me to relaunch the stream and we can come in like we're fucking
Yeah,
Start from the
professionals?
beginning. Start from the
Start.
beginning.
Yeah,
Okay,
start over.
okay,
Start over.
okay, hang on. Hang on.
Chat, fuck you. We'll be right back.
This is the wrong scene. I'm a professional. I'm the wrong scene, and none of you are here. Hello and welcome
Hello!
to you live from the dream world of Prospect. It's Deathless Tales.
That's right. For the first time tonight, we are back.
For the first time.
Right.
Since last week.
Forever.
Or the week before, rather.
Oh, God. This is
God.
what happens when we miss a week. We're just broken. We're broken fundamentally from the start. Welcome, one and all, to Deathless Tales, episode 4. The titles really work better after I know the context of what the fuck we do here. So, yeah, we'll see if that changes between now and posting it later. I'm your host, and these are our spooky adventurers. Sound off,
Ooh.
spooky adventurers.
Hello, I'm
Sound off.
I'm extra spooky
Hello,
today.
we all talk at once, the best.
Can you tell we're
Hi.
hobbyists, not professionals?
I'm 24.
That was good, right?
Whoa. This is not a fucking dating profile. God damn it, Sharky.
Oh my god. Continue
Who knows?
before we get off rails again.
No, we're already there.
D&D,
Fuck it.
hang on. D&D dating show, like, but the characters are in a game show.
I got it.
Don't take my boss fight for later from me, jeez.
I feel like
Hello, I'm
I feel like my
Shana.
Bim Bam did that.
I'm a B&B owner in a tropical paradise. I have 3 lovely children, recently widowed, looking for fun. Not a commitment. Trying to find myself again in this, new act of my age. I'm also a witch. But don't fuck with me because I'll curse you.
But do fuck with
Yeah,
She turned me into a newt.
a very thin line.
I got better.
Oh my god.
You're supposed to be dead. I got better?
I got
A newt.
Typically, somebody else would go.
No, that was too good.
No,
Nobody
yeah,
I'm
can
not
compete.
following
Yeah,
that.
nobody's following that.
Yeah.
up.
Top that.
Well, I guess I win all these hunks.
Look at all these
Come
hunks.
on,
You've earned it.
I'm putting this note in for later that Shalone is definitely going to have to deal with just a wave of hunks.
Yeah,
Oh, my
bunch of fucking himbos. Just
my past is coming back to haunt me. Oh no.
endless wave of himbos from your past.
The himbo who haunted me.
It's like the plot of Mama. Isn't that the plot of Mama Mia?
Kinda, yeah.
Derailed.
Ghostfog.
All right, Ghostfog. So,
Here I go again.
Mama. Anyway,
Ah,
don't hit me with
Jesus.
the show tunes, man. I'll go. All right. So, last we left off, our intrepid adventurers interrogated a bard, walked her to her home like the lovely group you are. Much to Shalone's dismay, failed to flirt miraculously. She looked at all of the strapping young adventurers around here.
It's asking too much of me. But no matter how much I wanted to, it's asking too much for me.
Nivius did a wonderful rendition of "I'm gonna play it cool."
Play cool.
To which you ventured off for your first night in Mayberry into the dense fog that rolled into town. Wandering between the lights, you encountered a group of dwarven mercenaries working for the Silverblood family. A couple of insights and investigations later, to discern that their master that who were charged to guard vanished into the fog about an hour ago. To which Nox went into full detective mode and attempted to try and figure out what happened as you went to their room at the last stop. Proceeding to investigate and snoop through his things in his room, Nox found a scent, and you
That's
all
such a pleasant way to say that.
gave
compared to
chase
what
into
happened.
the woods. Well, into the streets, to which the fog attempted to get its grippers into you.
Frog?
managing to succeed in one scenario, and poor Nox became possessed by a ghost. To which the ghost led you astray off into the woods, where you were proceeded to be jumped by a bunch of possessed animals. Animals. I'm sure classifying an owlbear as an animal later will come back to haunt me when someone dies and rolls up a druid and says, "You said they're animals."
It's okay. Fucking Warner Brothers already did it. You're fine.
Look, depending on how fresh owlbears are, may change it. If they're roaming around in the wild, I consider them a beast and a part of nature at that point. If they're naturally breeding on their own and are part of the ecosystem, I feel like they're a beast, not a monstrosity anymore.
I stuck a tiny piece of cotton candy on Mothman's nose.
Is that why we can
not having it?
Yeah.
Yes. Fucking man of moths.
From there, Nox turned on the party, got shot, and then was force-fed a muffin. After shanking Ginar. Ginar didn't shoot him. Ginar took the stabbing and then proceeded to wrestle the goblin to the ground and force-feed him a muffin. While everyone else, independently and together, fucked up some animals, as well as discovered that they were shockingly full of ghosts. To which the paladin in the dwarven party let off some real necessary steam for the bad week he's having, and just smote the fuck out of a ghost. He feels a lot better. And like most D&D episodes that involve a combat, that was the majority of the day. We now return with the post-combat after a turn undead was performed, and you watch as the fog embankment just rolled away from the radius of this turning. Giving you all pause for thought about what the fuck is this fog. And that is where we rejoin you. In the dark of the night, in a small clearing in the woods, surrounded by some formerly possessed dead animals. Shalone having a death grip around one, tethering it to this space. The others have either died or fled back into the fog. And we go to you, our intrepid heroes. What would you like to do?
Do I still have a grip on this thing?
Oh, yeah, you still have your grip on it.
Okay.
Get those grippers along.
Yeah.
Granny's got grippers.
It's an invisible mental hand.
Invisible
grippers.
Suffice to say, I think you look through my eyes and it is just tongs. I guess, yeah, Shalom will kind of... is this an invisible thing, or is it like somewhat translucent?
It's like semi-corporeal, so you're seeing almost a translucent skeleton with like a thin, illusory like layer of what they possibly could have looked at. It's kind of like fading in and out with like the memory of what this person was.
Is it humanoid?
Yeah.
Okay.
So really what you're seeing is like
a dead villager.
Predominant like rib cage. With like the ends at like the tailbone of the spine. There's no legs. It's kind of just goes straight to wisp after that. Skeletal arms, and then like the whole thing has like this like struggle of like an illusion of what it looked like in life over it. It knows it was humanoid, so the bone structure is there, but the face and like the visage of humanoid is kind of fuzzy on what it could be.
Okay. Kind
of glows pale white in the dark, kind of illuminating a little bit of space around it. And it is struggling to escape.
All right. I'm gonna keep my grip on it, and I'll look to the group, kind of eyes wide a little bit, because this, with Paladin has just done this turn on dead. Fog has dissipated, so it's the first time we can see each other for a moment. And I'll say, I seem to have had a grip on one of these. Does anybody have a maybe more permanent solution to binding it, holding it.
You want a permanent solution to holding a ghost?
Well, I'm not. Yes. Anybody?
Mm.
A jar, maybe?
Mm.
Hold.
Holding.
You just hold on to it.
I've
Just
got
hold on to it.
like a
Oh,
small
just-
chest.
Only thing I can do to it is kill it.
Yeah, same.
All right. Well, then maybe ask what questions you might while I have grip. I don't know how long it will last.
Shalone, can you give me another contested grapple?
Okay. See.
Now.
See what I said?
It starts to wriggle. It's wriggling.
It's wriggling.
It was full noodle, just.
Lovely.
Yeah,
It's
I got
very-
nothing here.
You can kind of see like some expression comes on it. It is very confused about how the fuck you're holding it.
Right.
We tried speaking to it.
13.
All right, you beat its natural 1.
Okay.
I've
I've mostly just admonished it and cursed at it, not really tried to open up a dialogue. And again, there's like you can see that there's some exertion, but she's not moving of sweat on her brow. You know, her hands
All
are
right.
actually up on holding.
All right, Spooky. What are you doing? Why?
Holmes.
Whole 9.
Oh, I should still mention that you can still hear the music very faintly in the distance.
I'm gonna
Lovely.
stuff some scraps of fabric in my ears.
In your ear holes.
In my ear holes.
My
Hopefully, I
ear-
can still hear people talking next to me, but it'll be enough to drown out background noise.
Oops.
Makes sense.
Oops.
But
you just
also not.
disintegrate it?
That'd be a good oops. To oops.
That would be the worst oops. Yeah.
Yeah, well, what I meant was oops. Cough.
Oops, cough, cough. Love that.
As you're casting this spell on yourself?
Yeah.
Or were you just looking? Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and totally mean to cast that on myself.
Cool.
Yeah, to protect myself from that song.
Let me just take a quick gander at a list I have.
I've got him on the list.
I've got
Yep.
some holy
Your fucking
water.
arm,
I ain't got nothing else.
All right. Magnus, as you cast this spell upon yourself, or Maddox, why did I say Magnus?
A Magnus?
Mm,
Where did that come from?
I see. I'm infecting all of you slowly.
Sorry. Maddox, as you cast this, you are not possessed by a ghost.
Hell yeah, comma brother.
The list is which one of us are possessed.
Yeah, but now, yeah.
Basically.
Oh.
Y'all remember your
Did-
charisma saves from 3 weeks ago?
No.
Did Sharko did Ginar the muffin, by the way, or no?
What's that?
Did you eat that muffin I gave you yet, or no?
No, you
No, I,
stuffed down
I
the
force
goblin's
fed it.
gullet.
Yeah, I force fed it.
I remember that. So that's why Nox, you're normal again. Good.
Yes. Yes.
Don't break concentration, Nox. Maintain that. Since you seem to be susceptible. And also, I'm going to wriggle the ghost. This young man asked you a question. And he directs its attention back to Nox.
The ghost kind of stops wriggling for a moment, and you see, for a moment, you see concentrated effort and thought. You see the bones go pale, translucent, and kind of form into like this misty cloud. And then the head becomes more defined as lips and skin and tissue form a mouth and a face, kind of hawkish, pale and gaunt. no hair forms, and like the face outside of it, it looks like if you're modeling something and you're like the hair is a different layer. It's just the face has like gone over the skull and begins to move as it goes. What is conscious thought? Words beget knowledge? Questions. And like as like the face becomes more defined, you see like just a little bit of cognition begin to form as it begins to piece together thought and like the existence of life again.
Make a noise very similar to that. It's just disconcern in noise.
Ghost.
Yeah. Just wait. Let it piece together its reality for the moment and see what it comes up with.
Kind of looks to all of you and goes, "Where is here?"
I think we ask the questions first. Who were you? Or who are you?
Vacant stare, like I'm dead?
Yes. Kind of nod.
Well, undead.
Technically undead.
What is dead?
They never die.
Ceasing of the functions of life. Breathing,
no.
eating, sleeping.
Oh no, it's dumb.
It's not dumb, it's just
I
different.
think it is dumb.
It just kind of like stares again and goes, I grew things. Fruit trees.
Mm.
And just kind of like slowly like turns and looks.
In Mayberry.
That's what they were called. Mayberries. Make a save. Ooh, that's a 2. He watches the visage begins to like shudder and shake violently, kind of tearing at the seams of the like ghostly essence as it struggles to maintain like a corporeal form.
Not great.
It's kind of like a screen tear. The whole thing just kind of phases out a little bit and becomes very thin as like the essence is almost like leaking away from this thing.
What are your goals? What do you want?
Ooh, 19. We seek to serve the master. To bring others. Ooh, that's a 6. Okay. You guys watch as like the arms are basically just like completely gone. You're just watching the like it kind of like a dry ice effect. The fringes of this creature are just like evaporating off and it's slowly getting smaller, like it's burning from the bottom up as it just kind of dissipates and falls to the ground. rolling away from the cleared space back into the fog.
Lovely.
It was not as much
that's
information
two.
as I would have liked.
Am I
Yeah.
Oh, still
going
speaking.
back?
Apparently.
Who's your master?
Ooh. The master? And it just kind of gives a quiz, just a confused stare as it continues to disintegrate slowly. Rolled too low for cognitive thought.
Is it moving back into the fog?
So it's not moving. You're watching it's dissolving.
Just dissolving.
It's dissolving. The fog that hits the ground is kind of like rolling back away from you into the fog. But it's like slowly dissipating away. Like it doesn't seem to be able to
joining the
exist
fog?
outside of the fog. It seems to be slowly disintegrating outside of the fog.
All right. I think Shalom will look to the paladin and say,
You might want to say a final word for it to aid it in its journey beyond.
Paladin?
Yeah, one of the
Dwarf.
3 dwarves with you is a paladin.
And unless any of you claim ownership to a deity or a clerisy. Us.
Ooh, so as you bring up deities, you see like the ghost recoil a little, and it says, "No, nothing beyond."
What?
No path for me. No one comes to claim me. Oh,
Do you not want someone to claim you, or do you know no one is claiming you?
ooh, rolled an 18. There is no gods to claim me. No need for the farmer.
I mean, even the unclaimed are claimed, are they not?
They can be. Depending on like actions in life, DA.
Sir, that wasn't a question to you.
Oh, okay.
Are you looking for the true death?
Blank stare. Man, y'all should have done combat tonight. I cannot roll over a 10 to save my goddamn life.
Mm-hmm. See that.
That'll change later.
As soon as we fight some nat 20, nat 20.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
right.
die, die, die.
How dare.
It's the paladin kind of steps forward. Is like, do you anything else you want to?
I think just let it go. If it doesn't want to be claimed, don't go against its wishes.
And just kind of like looks around again and goes, I'm going to return. Something warm to keep me from the light. And slowly just kind of dissolves up to just the neck. So it's just kind of a floating spectral head. You could probably ask it one more question. Or you can just let it dissipate.
Who's going to protect you from the light?
Piper, the music calls us as it dissolves away. As you guys look around this clearing in a 20-foot bubble, a dense wall of fog just slowly encases the radius from the paladin.
Mm.
You watch as like the sky overhead starts getting darker as like the dome is formed of this fog as it rolls over the top, leaving swirling gray fog on the exterior of this little bubble. Thin veil of divine light keeping it at bay.
That was both insightful and useless.
More confusing.
Is that unusual then for undead? I've never come across one before.
I'm not too familiar with undead myself. I deal
Kind of
more with
look over.
the murdering monsters, not the spooky ones.
Has anybody else seen anything like that before?
Two of the dwarves shake their heads. The third one goes, "No, most of the undead I deal with are corpses. I don't really deal with the spiritual type."
Ginar, have you ever shot a ghost?
I gotta turn you up. Repeat that. Sorry, you were very low for some reason.
Oh, Ginar, have you ever shot a ghost or something?
No, not really. In fact, yeah, I haven't really seen a lot of ghosts, so it's all kind of, especially seeing one crawl out of my friend's mouth. No, I haven't.
You guys can see in the fog as like it shifts and moves every so often. With through your guys' passives, you could see a figure kind of emerge and form, almost becoming like a full body before it just slowly dissipates back into fog.
Oh, like it's trying to get into our
Like it's
little
attempting to
safety?
form a form. Like it's trying to become like a physical form. Like it's almost attempting to manifest.
I see.
Hmm.
And it's like it's that thing that you chalk up to. You're just like, it's just dark. There's shadows moving in the void. I'm just like, my own mind is messing with me. Right? There's not really
Yeah.
anything there. So you like catch like a glimpse of movement. You're like, the hell, and there's nothing there. And you're like, I'm just psyching myself out. But
Yeah,
like
it's
now they're like that consciousness of like awareness of they know there's something in the fog. You guys can start picking out the shapes of like figures forming in the mist and then just like vanishing back into this dense fog.
or is it just one figure, or is it like multiple?
No, there's like lots of
ones
different
that are
figures.
forming, just
Yeah.
lots of different. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Big, small, slender, large,
Slender,
wide.
man.
One in a suit comes up and he's holding a sheet of papers and he scampers off into the void.
Shut up!
Well, we did not accomplish what we came out here for originally. Kind of. We didn't find your lost charge.
Hmm.
That is correct. Nox, you were following a scent. Have you? I imagine that in the chaos you don't happen to still have that, do you?
Sorry, wait, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me?
Now the crocodilus over here.
Oh, the
Does the
crocodile.
lizard still have the scent?
You're muted if you're talking.
He's dead.
Pour one out.
Rip Kyle.
Rest in peace.
Well, holding on to that thought, so if we're all 0-6 on ghost knowledge, speculation of what the hell just happened might not lead us much anywhere. Then
I mean, can I roll Arcana for that? Is our ghosts religion or Arcana?
Ghosts typically fall into like a form of undead, but there's some magical element to it, so you can roll Arcana.
Give me a second while I look at what's better, religion or Arcana.
Yeah, you can roll either or. They'll kind of get you like different veins of it, right? The
Yeah,
religious aspect will be like, how do we purge a ghost and prevent this? And the arcade is like, yeah, but what the fuck is it? How does it work?
It's probably best I don't roll Arcana, as I am -1.
We're all dumb as shit,
Yeah.
remember?
We're all,
Yeah,
oh
roll
shit,
smart.
so's religion.
Maybe in my
Man.
times of hearing stories as well, could I maybe roll
Yeah.
a history to maybe think about?
I'm back.
Hear
Hold
a
on.
lot of ghost stories, Ginar.
Well, I mean, he is
Not
one
really.
of like hearing stories.
Kinda.
Ghost
Hello.
cowboys, ghost
Hello.
cowboys.
Hello,
Hello,
ghost.
hello. Discord shat itself. So,
Radical. On your docket, Kyle, you were asked if you would still be able to track the scent.
It's definitely a ghost.
potentially.
Definitely a ghost. They're definitely undead. That sounds like some necromancy bullshit to me.
That sounds like some necromancy shit to me.
You need a lozenge, Ginar? Here.
Can I take a whiff and see if I can
Sure.
re-find
Yeah.
the scent?
Yeah.
That'd be what, survival or perception? It's probably perception with advantage via nose because I get the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Brah. 20.
Oh, there it is, 20. You kind of sniff around a little bit, and you kind of grab one of the personal effects that they brought with, just in case you needed another hit.
Refresher. Another hit.
Another hit of this
hit.
guy's gym shorts.
Ugh.
God damn, dwarf, strong. You kind of, you're like,
hey.
I'm way far off. You're like, we're way far
hey.
off of the scent, but you definitely do re-find it and could make chase again.
We start making chase again.
Yeah,
this
Nox
this
takes
way.
another whiff and just immediately just straight through the fog wall.
Nope. I grab the paladin. I'm like, let's go. So I'm pulling the wall with me at this point.
So wait, we are going to we're diving right back in,
Why
right back
not?
into the woods. Well, just because one of us was possessed by an entity, we're not really sure what the heck it is.
One of us was pizzazzed.
Possessed.
The one
Did you-
sniffing.
Yeah, this one knocks, and the only
one
reason he's not currently trying to bite one is because he was given a very good muffin. I don't have many of those muffins left. In fact, I don't have any of those muffins left. And I do wonder if there's wisdom to go into the belly of the beast, because this was obviously a trap that we ran head into.
Well, it's a trap that I led you into, I think.
What did I say?
Because we're off
Sufficiently
course.
not different, I guess.
Sufficiently, maybe. Who knows? Look, I don't know if we're going to be able to follow this with light. I don't know if it's going to last that long.
Or if he's going to last that long.
Well, how long can our friend keep whatever's going on going? I'll look to the paladin.
I can make probably 2 more bubbles.
And this bubble lasts how
Is it-
long?
Not
is it
very
moving
long.
with him, or is
Not
it
very
just
long?
around him?
Like, is it over
No, I
at the
just
end of
throw
this
it up.
sentence?
It lasts a couple of minutes.
Okay, so we have maybe 30 minutes before the ghosts are going to
probably
possess us?
probably more like 5, maybe 6 more minutes. It only
Wait.
lasts about 10.
So we have. Charlotte's looking
Now
around
I'm
like, are we
I'm
really
getting-
doing this?
Well, I mean, if you think about the alternative, what? We'd go back to town at the inn where there's still ghost mist and just get possessed that way? Like, we're kind of screwed either way with the whole ghost mist being everywhere.
Was it that pervasive in town? I thought it was just more of a natural.
No, it's still pretty pervasive in town. You're watching it kind of pile up around this bubble, like it wants to get back in. But yeah, it's just a pretty, like, it's a dense fog to the fact that it's obscuring your vision past like 5-10 feet. Like, it's a thick fog. But like, even in town, the only places that you saw that it wasn't coming through doorways.
If we found shelter, we'd be safe inside of it. Supposedly.
Supposedly.
As long as we don't get possessed by the music.
I would not deny the fact that it obviously seems nocturnal, whatever activities of disappearances, the ghosts, and the. But I do wonder that if it cannot be found in the morning, the sun, when such powers would be greatly reduced.
Either way, we have to go through it to get back or to continue forward. The risk is the same.
As you all watch as the paladin goes, so are we moving, or am I throwing up another one of these?
I think we move.
Kind of like hefts up his hammer, and the other two just kind of ready weapons. Like, I don't know, what am I going to fight the fog?
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Alrighty.
If we are to make a vote of it, or if we are to say what we think, I think at least it is the more wiser course to go back to town, wait for the sun to rise, and follow whatever physical track the boy might have made, as opposed to dashing into the fog and ghosts.
And
While music
I'm
plays that
saying
possess
this.
our
Well,
minds.
with
I'm
that,
saying this
if
as
we
someone who
do-
does not care if he's dead or alive. He might be dead by the time we do that.
That's what I'm thinking.
We'd really rather he not be dead.
I figured.
Kind of a big kind of a big no letting your charge die like that.
I mean, he might be dead already.
That's not what we want to hear. I think I'm gonna need to speak to the Fog's manager.
I think it's actually pretty likely he's dead already if that's what we faced.
The magic begins to dwindle. What is your decision? Where would you like to go?
I vote for saving the boy.
You
Hello,
guys
boy.
follow the
Save
trail.
the silver blood. Yep.
Follow the trail. Okay. So as the magic dwindles and the fog wall kind of collapses in, you guys watch as it like slowly begins to fill the void as you all take off into the fog. I need everyone to make me a charisma saving throw.
I would like to let you know that as a turtle, I can hold my breath for an hour. So I'm going to do. I don't know if it'll mechanically help me, but I am doing it.
All right. Those of you who have resistance on charm, take your advantage. And Nivius, you also gain advantage on this.
Yay, my
Oh, come on.
My
Oh, boy.
earplugs.
11.
Oh no, my
Oh.
earplugs didn't work very well.
Look at this in theory.
Hey, I didn't click as Nivius. Can I re-roll? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, in theory.
Cool.
You're level 4, so even if
I
we're good at something,
alien
it's just plus
re-rolled
6.
a 10. Nivius hasn't rolled anything.
Alien, the player, is possessed by a ghost. Until someone knocks Alien to 0 hit points.
Oh no.
Alien is possessed.
Aliens possessed.
I'm possessed by this cotton fucking candy.
Straight up bedazzled.
Ugh.
It's so good.
This is a dangerous road we don't want to go down.
All right.
As soon as you brought up the
The bedazzle. So, as you all venture off into the fog, you all see shapes and figures, and some as they approach, as the music rises and becomes louder as you beeline back towards town. The music growing louder as you approach. Shalone, you feel something try to take hold of your sense of self. You feel it get a solid grasp, and it causes you to stumble for just a second as you compose yourself and kind of press on and fighting it off. But it definitely something definitely grips hold of the control of your body for just a brief moment. And through the fog, you can kind of see as people, as you're all kind of moving as a group together, you see a figure kind of like floating over Shalone, just kind of like reach out and grab. And as it does, she kind of stops for a second, and then the creature just kind of dissipates. And she kind of shakes it off and begins moving again.
Are you alright?
Very quiet, Dylan. Both Ginar and Nivius, you both feel something similar kind of grip at you.
Later, definitely being accompanied.
You guys can see figures just kind of slowly like reaching out from the fog now that you're watching for it. You can see corporeal hands just kind of like reach out and just graze and touch as they slide off as you move past, unable to fully materialize and get inside of you.
I think Shalone kind of takes a moment and she's going to kind of whisper some words, and her walking stick, some of the fronds and ferns that are kind of winding down begin to kind of give a faint warm glow. She's going to cast light just to give herself a little bit of comfort in the dark and to kind of try to stave off a little bit of that feeling in herself.
Okay. There's one thing I also failed to mention. Maddox, for the next few minutes as you guys venture off into the fog, you are untouched and unaccosted by any ghosts. As your spell still persists as you venture off. Shortly after, it does fade, and the ghosts are a little opposed to touching that for a little bit. He's just like,
That one was spicy.
He closed the door. I don't like it. He's got a no solicitors sign.
That's right.
Must
I got a
obey
gun
the
to go with it.
sign.
I went to the door with a gun. That's happened to me. I used to work door to door for Spectrum, selling internet. And somebody answered with a fucking gun.
Look, if Spectrum came to my door, I'd feel a similar way. Fuck those guys. Anyway.
But I was like, okay, have a nice day. And I turned around and walked away.
Why does my ISP suck?
I don't know. I don't work for them either.
So, as you guys venture off into town, Nox continuing to follow the scent, you guys beeline it up a small hill, leading up towards the town's large windmill, the defining feature. As you grow closer, the music gets louder. As you again grow closer and closer to the windmill. Nox following the scent. You arrive precariously out front. The sounds of the music loudly echoing from up atop the windmill.
Okay.
Before we get too involved in whatever this is, do any of you have a little bit of healing? That owlbear kind of fucked me up a bit.
I got a potion.
I mean, any bit. I've got nothing.
Here you go. That's the only one I got. So,
Well, are you hurt?
Yeah, actually, I just
a little.
realized, yeah, I am hurt.
A little.
Yeah, so maybe I'll hold on to it. Sorry for being sad.
No, that's fine.
Hold on.
All right, yeah, I
I'm
kind of
looking,
got
I'm
stabbed.
I don't have anything that could get too much in terms of big health, but I do have these. And you watch as like from that frond of glowing lichen berries and plants material that is on her stick, she'll some of the berries and they lose their glow, and she's gonna give one to everybody, and she'll say, it's a little bit of a pick me up. Won't do much, but it could give you if you go down. Give this to somebody. It should get you back up at least.
One good berry.
That happened to be good. Good berry.
I guess a good berry. So
Good
everybody get a good berry.
Bellissimo, bellissimo.
So everybody get a berry, and then I'm gonna give to Zephyr.
Man, I'm gonna look her over and try to see where the wounds might be. Where's Nevius?
Probably all over my arms where the thing bit me and scratched me.
Yeah, so you are your feet, right? No, I'm kidding.
I'm
Maddox
not a
is
lot
gonna-
hurt. I'm a little hurt.
I'm not a lot hurt. On the inside, where it matters.
That's all of you.
I'm just a frontliner, so who uses my health?
So Maddox is gonna like put his hand out to her with palm side up, like I guess asking for her wounded arm, and he's gonna say, oh, "Give it here."
She'll show it.
Slap in the low five. You know you want to.
Yeah, she'll give you her arm.
And so he'll place his palm on like her. Is it the top of your forearm or like?
Oh, probably like multiple gashes just from the owlbear's claws.
Okay. So he's just gonna put his palm. He's gonna just grasp her forearm with his, and just you guys are gonna see. How do I want to flavor this?
Probably a little bit of vanilla and some cinnamon.
You feel like
That's
you're
what I
holding a chunk of
Maybe some
ice.
spice and everything nice.
So long as it goes to Flavor Town, then you're good.
Flavor
You
Town.
obviously zap her with lightning,
Yeah,
and
right.
it heals her somehow.
It's alive!
Bro, it's just like it's one of those fucking the clown fake butt like hands.
Hand
Buzzers.
buzzer, but you pull your hand
Oh my
back,
God.
everything's better.
Oh.
Bad feeling. Bad feel. Hate those things.
Like little like
Yeah,
shocky
but you're not thinking about your arm
things,
now, are
like-
you?
Yeah,
you
you
get
don't actually
tased,
feel
but
it.
it's a good kind of tased.
Shit. Well, I mean,
Dazed and
it's not
confused, you might
just
say.
electricity that he works with, so
Right.
I would say
Just
that
giving you
probably just like a. Oh.
Oh no!
dude,
Wait, hold on. Let's
You know what?
make
I've
this.
decided.
Let's make this
I've
dupe.
decided- Oh, what were we gonna say?
Their skin just glows as you harness their own natural internal electrical signals to heal the cells.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was stimulating
Sweet,
the cells.
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Stimulate your
I
senses.
definitely wasn't gonna be a fucking fool and say just the small like
Uh huh.
thunderstorm cloud appears over your arm. and the rain's down on it and heals it. No,
Let
that'd
the
be lame.
rain fall
Yeah.
down and heal my wounds.
Hey, dog, it's your magic. You flavor it how you want. It comes from your insides.
Yeah, hell yeah,
We
bro.
use her own electrical impulses to stimulate her fucking healing.
All right, but you just be aware. I am going to call you 5 gum.
Stimulate your senses.
Thank you. Oh, that's almost exactly what I needed.
It's stimulated.
I'm actually gonna
Get
drink.
stimulated.
Man.
Thanks, I hate it.
I'm actually going to drink that potion because I realized I am very fucked up.
Yeah, it's like,
Looks
you
at
offer me a
Elbar, oh,
potion, I'm like,
fucked me up.
Yeah, you fucked me up, bro.
He didn't even do his fancy stuff. He just hit you.
Yeah, a D4 plus 4? Or 2D4 plus 4?
2d4 plus 2, I believe, for a regular
Plus
healing potion.
2.
yeah.
Because it caps at 10.
Wait.
Well,
Is that able to be twin spelled?
Cure wounds? Yes, you can. It's a single target spell.
Yeah, so just I don't know if there's actually a counter on here for my
It
sorcery points, but I
should
haven't
be
used any.
in your sheet. If it hasn't, we can make one real quick.
Spells.
It'll be on your core page.
Core page.
See under class resources is where
Mid-right.
you put it. Yeah. How many spells? How many sorcery points do you get at this level?
That's the thing.
You're a level 3. I
4.
think it's. Is it 4 at level 3?
We're level 4.
We are level 4, but he's not
Multi-class.
He's not full
Ah,
sorcerer.
that's right.
I think it's
3.
your level.
It's point per level.
It's point per
Yeah.
level, so it's 3. So you got 3 at this level. So we go 3 here,
So you can spend 220 it.
3 here.
Okay, I see. All right. So you spend 320 it? Is that what you said?
I think it's only 2 to twin.
I think it's 2.
Let me look it up.
It's spell
in
level
the
equal to the spell level.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
1.
just- 1.
Unless
Okay,
you're
well then yes, I
upcasting
will. Nope,
your
I'm
healing
just gonna
spell.
do the 1 and just let Dinar roll. Oh wait, I would still roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then save your potion for mid battle.
Woo!
We had to
But
do it to both, so you have to make sure you're touching both.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. Dinar,
Slap
come over here.
Dinar's face, just
I'm
a
not
hand
as
on
like
his face.
gentle. I'm not as gentle with Nivi or with Dinar. I just fucking grab his arm and pull him over.
The thought takes
crazy.
over. You're casting the spell, and you're like, "Wait, I can hit both
You
of these
need
people."
you need to be more gentle with Ginar than Niv.
Yeah. Like your hand, you touching me, your hand feels like you just had your hand on a block of ice.
Yeah, you're gonna take cold damage from her.
Not yet. Not yet.
So if I lick my hand and slap it to Nivius, how likely am I to be stuck to Nivius?
So there's a couple problems with that. Nivius would
No.
I will say straight up, it depens on where you slap.
The horns are like actual blocks of ice.
That's
Oh.
fun. That's fun.
Nivius can headbutt people for 1 point of cold damage.
Hell yeah.
How hurt is Dinar?
I think that's just an unarmed strike, so it'd just be 1 plus my.
I was half HP.
Oh, he didn't get unarmed struck. He got fucking
Yeah, he got
skewered.
I was talking about no,
Yeah,
if I were to
skewered.
headbutt
I
someone.
was sitting over here like,
he's
oh,
at.
yeah.
Dinar, did you already update your health after the heal?
Yeah, I did from the 5. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's
I
missing
was
about
27.
He's missing about 11 HP. Missing 9 HP. Correction, he's missing 9.
Okay, so all I did was just close the wound. It's still there, but at least
Yeah,
it's
it's
not a
internal
fucking
bleeding, but
The scabbing is
yeah.
the scabbing is occurring.
It will bother you. Don't you worry.
Don't pick at it.
Don't
Stop
pick. Don't,
picking at it.
I can tell you're picking at it in your head.
God damn it, stop! No, I'm not. Leave me alone. I got better shit to do. Stop watching me.
So yeah, you
I
can
don't.
decide if
I
you
don't have
want
telepathy. I can just tell.
to. Dinar, you also do have the fighter recovery too.
Oh, I do have
Second
second
wind.
wind. Yes.
We got a limited
I
number
wanna
of
save
those
that.
as well. So
Save that. I will save that though.
Okay,
just
cool.
as a reminder of class abilities, I don't know
I
how
guess
much people have played their individual things.
I haven't. This is my first
like
fighter
it-
ever.
Yeah, and you know my experience.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Baldur's
You're-
Gate. So I gotta
you're-
just double
you're-
check
Yeah, you're
everything.
multi-classing fucking full casters too, so you've made it so much more difficult to track.
Yeah.
Good on you though. Like Good
That
combo.
takes some balls.
I really enjoyed the combo in Baldur's Gate, and it's
Yeah.
similar in D&D. It's just that I gotta be more cautious about like. Obviously, dousing somebody in water does not give me instant crit. Like,
But damn, is that
Um,
not hot?
Celestial Sorcerer Life Cleric mix was a fun to spell those
Does it?
heals.
Yes, it would. But after this character, I gotta stray from cleric. I've played cleric twice in a row.
He's
It's a good
too
class.
clericy. It is a good
Pretty
class.
good.
You can
You
play
always want
5
one in your
clerics,
group.
and they'll always be almost completely different. But damn, if you don't have the same good stuff every time.
I will say, playing my monk was a lot of fun. Slap, slap.
Monk is fun. I will attest, as someone who played a monk for the entire run we had of Curse of Strahd, the game is just never really prepared for you to go, nah, bitch, I could clear that. And your frontliners
Kinda
are
like-
never prepared for you to end up 80 feet away and go, oh, wait a minute, I'm in trouble.
I'm in
Punch.
danger.
Uh-oh. I did it, you guys. I came all the way over here and punched him. Good, now get back.
Except I got all the way up there and went punch, punch, punch,
Yeah.
punch, punch.
Yeah. The only difference is you always feel invulnerable because your AC can get so high. Except every time something hits you, it really fucking hurts, and you really remember you have a D8 for a hit die as soon as you get crit twice, and you're like, I'm gonna go home now. You gotta limp away
I'm in
crying.
danger.
Yeah, you're like, oh, my health pool does not go nearly as far as I thought it did.
I will say, being a sorcerer with an 18 armor class is always nice.
Yeah, that's good.
Radical. All right. So, yeah, you guys are at the base of this windmill. You can hear string music of that damn catchy beat up in the distance, loud as fuck.
Oh, gonna
Boogie,
be
oogie, oogie.
electro swing.
Oh, it's boogie, oogie, oogie.
No, but you can all roll me another charisma saving throw.
Uh-oh.
Some
Okay.
more Riz?
Do I
Yeah.
still get advantage
Nat
from
20.
my ear stuffings?
Yes, you do still get advantage from your ear fluffage.
I'm
and
going-
elfy natures.
There.
Oh,
I like
wait, so I'm
Knox's nat
advantaged.
20. That's a
Christ.
19.
Oh,
Brutal.
so I gave myself fucking protection from good and evil, and I'm already an elf. So
So you should be aware, protection from good and evil prevents you from being possessed. They just
Okay,
can't.
well- they just can't. I'm assuming that's over now.
Yes, it has been more than 10
Okay,
minutes
I
since
just
you
wanna
guys
make sure.
hiked across town.
I still have
my.
advantage though.
Nice.
So yeah, you can roll that charisma save with advantage because you are an elf. God, I hope that advantage was better. It was.
It was.
Yeah.
Just the 7 appeared for me, and I'm like, How bad is this? Is that the better roll? Here at the base, with the imminent danger of whatever the fuck is doing this is just up ahead, you all steel yourselves and resist and slap away those hands of those ghosts. And stop it. Let me roll for the dwarves. All right.
For the dwarves.
Which
The
dwarf
dwarves.
kick its ass?
Dwarf.
The dwarves stand ready with you.
Hmm.
And for Nox, you could smell that man. You could smell him. He's here somewhere.
He's definitely here.
I can smell
Sniff,
it.
sniff, 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 sniff. I can smell you.
How high up
I
is it? How tall is this windmill? Can I toss a dwarf?
Oh god.
DM, how tall is an average windmill?
Don't you fucking.
So there's one in Pella, Iowa that's not that tall.
I like that it gave me the average height for a wind turbine, which is way bigger than your average windmill, because this bitch is
Oh,
like
yeah, guys,
280
we just-
feet tall.
Just have to go up like 300 feet. It's fine.
Oh, damn. Maybe if I could say Holland. Because they have way more windmills. Ah, fuck, now it's in
Gonna be-
metric.
Yeah, I was about to say it's gonna be a
Pella,
big metric.
Pella, Iowa.
How
Pella,
tall
Iowa.
is 5 meters?
15 feet.
Say 15 feet? Yeah, about 16 feet tall. There you go. Probably a little bit taller because it is like a big roadside staple. So just for an average of
20,
how big
20
of a
to 30
blade.
feet.
Yeah, probably like 20 to 30.
Probably higher than one could toss a
So
dwarf.
25-ish.
Ish, yeah. Blade to blade, tip to tip, it's probably a little wider, but big old grindstone in the middle.
Wait, well, how far can I toss a goblin?
Nivea's just sizing up Nox. Like, if I
Well,
just
to
grab
flank, we
here.
can flank them, go 2
Yeet.
sides, bottom and top.
Oh, God. All right. Time to get the calculator out. Nox, how
I don't
much do
need
you
to toss-
weigh?
I don't need to toss the goblin.
I mean,
Look, man, you're playing a small race. You gotta know fastball special is on the menu.
I know, but also at this, I have like natural claws now. Could I have a climb speed?
I'm
shiggles?
pretty sure I gave you dire crocodile as your stat thing. So whatever dire crocodile has is what you get,
Now let's see.
which I think gives you a swim speed. God, I hope crocodiles
I
can't
don't
climb.
think
I'm already...
crocodilians. No, I don't think crocodilians are known for their climbing ability.
You might be surprised.
Not on a brick surface.
The people of Florida beg to differ.
Yeah, no, nothing there. But I am in the hybrid form, not in the full form.
Those darn tree
You
crocs.
get a 50-foot swim speed, Kyle.
I love it. I'll
Crocs
take
instead
it.
of
And you can
drop
hold your
bears.
breath for up to 30 minutes.
Lovely. Well, he's definitely here.
I really just want to see you throw the crocodile. Or
Yeah,
throw
please
the
do.
goblin like a Pokemon, just yeet him, he
I was
turns
thinking
into a
like a shot
crocodile
put, like,
mid-throw.
do the spin around.
Throw me.
Do you really want me to? I was
I
kind of thinking.
can't make it on my own. Throw me.
Oh,
There's stairs inside, probably.
there are.
Y'all go take the scares.
The scares?
Yeah.
The stairs are haunted. What do we call them? The
See, no, the
scares.
problem
Scares.
There are.
We call them the mini golf hole.
I love you, Daddy. I love you, Daddy.
I wonder if I could get you. I have a big great sword. If I get you on the end of the great sword and I swing the sword and you jump off at the tip.
Niveus
like
plays
leverage.
lacrosse. Confirmed.
Yeah, sure. Let's
Goblin
do it.
cross.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Put down the war
Metal.
pick. Pull the great sword out. Do I have a better weapon or a warhammer? One of those. Let's do great sword.
Nah, this is a great sword. Fuck it. Let's go.
Broad edge of the great sword.
Note to self: artificer with a lacrosse stick for a goblin.
Mm-hmm.
I would wait to go in until we're ready to go up, but all right. Can I get a good leverage? Get
Swing.
the goblin on the tip of the sword.
Yeah.
I don't know what check you want for this.
I got good acrobatics. I can balance on this fucker.
All right, just where are you yeeting him to?
So
Right,
you know, like,
still have a
windmills have, like-
visibility of about 10 feet.
So I'm thinking of like one of those big wide windmills with like you could walk around the top.
Uh-huh.
So just up there.
Okay.
Just on top.
Just as an awareness, you are firing blind because of fog.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm not the one going up there.
I'm resistant to all damage right now. I'm cool.
Obviously,
Let's go.
crocodiles always land on their feet, guys. Come on.
We do.
We'll be fine.
Hissing noises into the distance.
We'll be right behind him, going up the stairs on the
Man,
inside.
the person on top of the window just playing their cello. Just like, is anybody else here crocodile?
I'm gonna go
give
check
them
outside
guidance.
just to make sure. I'm gonna check in the window, a fucking crocodile and fucking Mach 5 being
I mean,
positive.
it's like that fucking convenience store or McDonald's or whatever that got robbed by a guy literally throwing a crocodile through the drive-thru.
Yeah, that happened.
Really?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Florida's wild.
That literally happened. It's great.
Florida's
You gonna give
wild. dude.
Nevaeus guidance?
All right.
Oh, hey.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you want,
Alright.
guidance on me or on the goblin?
Niveus, give me athletics.
He's got resistance to damage, right?
Yep.
Yep.
He'll be fine.
Guidance for my athletics. Okay. I will
Kind of
launch
balancing. You balance the goblin on the tip of the flat of your blade and just kind of get a good
Yeah.
leverage spot. And yoink.
Yeet!
Oh, you seven.
Jesus. Why is it plus
Wow.
2? Oh, you added the guidance.
Guidance.
I was like, it's 25 plus 2. You guys
Yay!
watch as Nox is just careened into the fog straight up. Nox, give me an acrobatics. Give me a laughrobatics.
A lathrobatics.
A laughrobatics. Nice.
Oh no!
Tuck, roll,
I
and
yeeted
you
it too
all
hard.
hear a solid thud.
We should probably go up now.
Give me an athletics save, Nox.
Athletics save?
Yeah, give me a
Oh, no.
strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw? That's
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
the same fucking number. Here,
This is
I'll,
amazing.
for the sake of it, there you go, a 13.
I thought about giving you inspiration. I really did, but man, this is way funnier.
So as you frantically, as you slam into the building, because it just came out of nowhere. And the fog, as you're going through, I can't really see much. Dark as shit, foggy as hell. Then all of a sudden, brick wall, and you're just like, fuck!
Man,
Slam
that building
into it.
came out of nowhere.
Does he make a squeegee noise as he slides down?
Did he at least make it to the platform?
Trying to claw my fucking way
Yeah,
up.
he's trying to claw his way up, frantically trying
like
to
a
get a
fucking-
footing.
like a bearded dragon on a hardwood floor.
You just hear the nails in the distance. All right, Nox, you're gonna take 2 points
I'm
of
like
bludgeoning
under.
damage, but you
I'm like
do
under it, ready to catch it.
slide onto the railing up there. You find the platform and you manage to make purchase.
That I resist
Um,
bludgeoning damage.
Make
So
me
to
okay.
1
So you
point.
take 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and then make me a stealth
Be
check.
great.
Oh.
Stealth check.
Because it wasn't exactly a quiet ascent of the toss. and then the
23.
slam of a crocodile into a building. 23? All right.
Apparently, it was a very stealthy. slam of a
Obviously, it was a
crocodile into
bird
building.
that flew into the windmill.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Nothing
bird.
to
These
be
fucking
worried
birds, these
about.
midnight birds, just never know this building's here. It really fucks them up. There's just a pile of dead birds around the top of this thing. It was just like, really need to get some sort of markers. Mark on this.
He's gonna
All right.
burn a torch up
So-
here all the time.
So Nox is at the top of the windmill, about 30 feet up. The rest of you are at the bottom of the windmill,
Let's go in.
30 feet down.
30 feet down. All right, so you kind of
Does the music
peruse-
start or stop?
Make me a perception check. Actually,
I
there's
can
no
do that.
need for a perception check.
I was like, I can do it, but sure. Is my
music?
mind still my own?
It's still going.
Mm.
All right.
Is it louder?
It is much louder for Nox, yes. It's almost like he's within like 20 feet of whoever's playing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's great.
So, as the rest of you go around the bottom and you open the door is not locked. As you go around the side and find the door, a very dim light is from inside. There's a little window on the door. Inside, you can see the base level is what windmills are typically for. It's a granary. So it's got this giant mill, giant stone that's just rolling around this giant stone basin that kind of grinds wheat, and they pull the destroyed wheat out. The masticated? Is that the right word?
And flowered.
Yeah.
Oh no. The ground wheat.
Yes, ground wheat. As you look inside, you can see a handful of people inside, looking dazed and confused.
All right,
A lot
all
of
right,
people
all
in
right.
various forms of night attire. Some people in your classic nightgown and fucking cap with a little fucking pom-pom at the end, holding a single candle in a little bronze dish. A couple of people in various degrees of small clothes.
This is how you learn who in town sleeps naked.
One person's naked.
Oh shit! I forgot. Doesn't matter though.
A couple of people definitely Donald ducking it. But altogether, you see probably about 10 or so people just standing inside.
Do
Do
we
they
want
look
to?
okay? I mean, besides being obviously dazed.
Yeah, they don't look harmed. They just look like they're not consciously aware of where they currently are. Right? The body's in motion, but the lights aren't on.
I think we leave them for now. They seem fine.
And then you can see, so they're all standing next to like the giant grinder, essentially. The giant mill. It's called a mill. It makes you mill 3 cards.
I was about to say,
Is there any
what
blood on? Is there any like body in the?
They have a bunch of people inside it, and they're just they're milling the people down. No, there's nobody in currently that you can see from the doorway. Nobody's in the millstone getting ready to be crushed. No.
Thank God.
The stairs
I've had a
up.
character sawed in half in a sawmill. I'm a little cautious.
That's fair. You can see there is a stairwell on the left-hand side that goes up, and another set of stairs on the right that go down.
Does the music sound louder up or down?
Up.
I think we leave them for now.
You open the door and go in the building.
My friends are coming inside and up the stairs. I like to sneakily see if I can find the source of the music.
We'll use your previous stealth roll
Yeah.
as you kind of mill yourself around the outside of the windmill. You get positioned kind of up behind the blades, and you can see sitting in a chair, just kind of playing the cello loudly into the crowd, just kind of projecting the music. You can see bits of magic trailing from their fingers as they play. It's dark as shit. Do you have dark vision, Mr. Goblin Man?
I do.
All right. So you have to get within 10 feet to get any good visible details, but you can see the vague shape of a person and dancing kind of ghost light.
Are they
from this instrument?
Are they facing away from me, or are they facing the
away,
window?
Yes, they're facing out towards. So you're on the outside balcony, and they're just sitting behind the blades of the windmill.
Yeah, I'll get within 10 feet. I'll get within 5 feet and get ready to fuck somebody's shit up.
Yeah. All right. You can do that. When you get into within 5 feet, I'll need another charisma save, as you are at the epicenter of the musica.
Come on, baby.
And after he makes his
Don't
roll,
let me down.
Excellence.
No, you've been let down.
I do have inspiration that I could give you.
We're too far away.
You're too far away.
No.
You
Is there
can't-
actually
you
like a
can't-
range for
Yeah,
inspiration?
you also can't
Like
donate
actual-
your inspiration to your friends.
Oh, I thought you could. Okay, never mind.
No, only the bard can do that, and they have a bard skill also called inspiration.
I see. Okie doke.
Yeah.
Never mind then. Continue to get fucked.
All right,
Continue
so
to get fucked.
we cut back down to the squad on the ground. Are you guys are entering the
Alrighty.
building and trying to go to the stairs on the right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go up first. Shield ready.
All right. You open the
I don't know
door.
what he's found up there.
You open the door and you hear just the loudest hinges in existence. Just and there's fucking flour all over the floor.
Oh, no fire. No fire. Very
Fire?
explosive. No.
Fire!
No lightning. In fact, no lightning in here either.
As the door swings open, all of the heads on all these people are just kind of standing there, just kind of snap to you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
So, no fire, right?
No. I mean, if you want all of us to explode.
You'll be fine.
I mean, I'll be fine. I'm resistant to fire.
Well, I mean, I'll be fine, dude. But
So as the door is now open and they're all looking at you.
Don't look at me. Look at her.
I can knock them all out.
Yeah, I was about to say, remember, these are innocent townsfolk.
I didn't say kill, I said knock them out.
Looking
But,
about-
I mean, I could try not to kill them when I do it.
Looking about the people here, you don't see a dwarven man. In fact, every person in the room, all like, I have a number. Somebody added a goblin earlier. So we're gonna say there's 9 people in the room, kind of scattered about. Now that the door is open, you can see a couple more people, kind of like on the back side of the millstone, and they're just kind of like leaning past it to look at you. And they're standing there looking.
I
Hey,
say we
looking.
just go through the door, close it behind us,
I agree.
ignore all of this.
I don't think there'll be much of a threat if they do decide to become violent, ghost-possessed people.
What if we pretend to be possessed?
Give it your best go.
That's so dumb. It
Don't
might just
trick us.
work.
Don't trick us. You might get shot.
God.
Love it. Is that the plan you want to go with, Ginar? Give me a performance check.
Yeah. Wonderful. Oh, God.
Also staring at us in the door.
I told you about the plan beforehand. I promise.
Send it.
You're all very concerned at his ability to just zone the fuck out and just kind of wander in with a vacant stare. Then roll for the ghosts. All right. All the ghosts just kind of like look at Ginar enter as he just kind of walks over, turns on his heel, and kind of slowly waddles to the stairs. And they all just kind of go back to looking at the rest of the group.
I'm gonna follow suit. Because this is funny.
Performance check.
I
I got a plan, Arthur.
give myself guidance.
You're either an idiot or a genius.
Well, fuck, I didn't mean to do that.
Cast
So 11.
guidance on yourself before starting to be a ghost.
Yep. So +2. But... Yeah. It's D4, so +.
Yep. How smart are ghosts?
Two. I got a 12.
All right, so you get a 12. All right. Y'all remember how I said I can't roll above a 10 to save my fucking life?
Yeah,
I
remember.
just threw 8 d20 in here. I've never seen so many goddamn 2s in my fucking life. Highest roll here is a 9. My dice are cursed. What the fuck is this?
Maybe your dice are possessed.
I know the game is stacked against me tonight. All right, all of you are going into retirement. Apparently, Jesus. Let me open up my tiny chest and get some more dice. All right, Maddox follows suit, just kind of passively like zones out, just kind of hams it up a little too much, more zombie than possessed by a ghost. But the ghosts inside don't really seem to care. They kind of watch him go, and then they just kind of like look back to the doorway.
I don't like that this is working, just because it's weird.
I held up 8 fingers for Ginar and 4 for Maddox.
You just seem
Surprised
like
me with
a
12 fingers.
visibly just. Oh.
I see him all. I raise one more finger.
It's the middle one.
It's the middle.
Wait, what are we taught? What's the most rating that we can get?
Probably out of 10, if you had to guess.
Oh.
Lyric
Wait.
with 13 fingers, confusingly.
Wait, can Ginar count to 10?
I can count it.
I hope the fuck he can.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to
count to 4.
He can only count to however many chambers he has in his gun. That's all he
That's
needs.
1. Bang. Bang,
That's
bang,
1.
bang. All right, that was 3. Bang, bang, bang. All right. Well,
I can only count to 4.
4.
All right, Shalone, Nivius, and Lyric.
Post Shalom.
The others have begun to ascend the stairs in their.
I want to be at the top, like
Performances.
in front of everyone else, shield ready, in case a ghost wants.
Are you
to-
going up the stairs?
Yeah.
Did you just
I don't,
walked in?
I don't give a shit about the people.
Okay, you just walked in. Okay.
I watch that and say, and like, I'm like, oh, too late.
I will smack one of these motherfuckers if I have.
All right.
Innocence.
I am ready to smack
As
one
you
of
just
them.
kind of stroll
Non-lethally.
in,
Maybe lethally.
you watch as the ghosts, as the possessed people begin to congregate around you, Nivius. Like, every step you take, they're matching you. Just step, and just slowly cutting you off the stairs.
I just like do like one of the like twist of the war pick. We could just knock them out to get them out of our way.
Smash him, Nivius. Smash him.
You're not here.
Fucking Gallagher the shit out of them.
Like she's waiting for protest from the others, and they're not doing it.
Well, we're in a
Nivius
team
over
right
here.
now.
Hold me back. Hold me back. Me and Shalone just like, nah.
No.
Make your decisions.
You want to go
buddy.
for it, man?
Alright.
You got it.
They let Maddox and Ginar pass, Nivius. If you're trying to shoulder your way through, you can do that. But they don't stop.
Oh, they let
Maddox
the others
and Ginar.
pass?
Yeah, they don't stop Maddox and
Okay.
Ginar. But you stride in like a person completely in control of their faculties, and they have caught on to that.
Okay, I didn't know that they went in already, and I thought they just didn't look at them. Fine, I'll try to drop my faculties. I'm
Give me a
not
performance
good
check.
at
You think?
performance.
It's harder than you think.
Ginar, I've spent a lot of time pretending not to be here.
yeah. Just think about everything.
Kind of let the shield and war pick kind of limp.
Dude, what the fuck is going on tonight with me? The highest roll here was a
Just pretend.
12.
Ooh.
it's
Silver ten.
still not good enough.
Yeah, just
Nivius, you kind of walk in armed and then just kind of like go kind of limp, just kind of like drop your arms to your sides and just kind of like stare past them, and they all just kind of turn and back off, and they just kind of go back to staring at the door.
I don't like that.
What we're learning is ghosts aren't very smart or perceptive. Yo, you a ghost? Yes. All right, works for me. So far,
You on the
that's
list?
working.
I don't know how the fuck it is, but
Me neither. As God, I don't know either.
but goddamn, it is working.
God damn it if it's not working. Shalom, Lyric, what would you guys... Would you like to continue following suit?
I'm gonna look to Lyric. Yeah. Get his
I'm
read.
gonna look towards the dwarves that are with us.
Oh yeah, true.
Okay. The other two just kind of look at you and kind of shrug. And they just kind of go... kind of got the glazed look, just kind of waddle in. Shuffling, dragging their feet pretty hard. Shalone and Lyric, since you guys are looking at them, one of them's really good.
Oh no.
Oh, like too good?
Like way too good. And he just kind of shuffles in behind the group.
I'm like, fuck. Should I look to Lyric in the eye, fix him, or should I not fix him?
I say we let
That one go.
them deal with themselves. You know, the other two were
Sure.
probably handle it.
Look after their friend. All right. Well, how strong are you?
Average.
All right. So if I go into my shell, you could just like carry me like I was a box or something. Like
Box turtle.
I could try and
you could roll me.
like push you across the floor with my legs. Like,
Sure, let's do that.
Up the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Try and carry Shalone up the stairs like a fucking couch.
Shalone,
No,
that case
pivot,
kinda
pivot.
thinks for a moment, sighs, and then just kind of does like a confident, as best as you can, walk. All right, walk like you're supposed to be kind of approach.
Are you attempting to pretend to be a ghost as well?
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
All right.
I'll give it a go.
Give me a performance.
Yeah, it seems right. 12.
Yep. Bruh, I'm gonna lose it tonight.
Theater troupe.
Theater troupe.
Our acting is just that good.
All right.
Now we'll wait for the bar.
Now
performance
vlog-
roll of the
I'm gonna be
All
really.
the 19s are coming out these dice for a lyric.
Yeah. Yeah, if Lyric does not, I'm gonna be surprised.
All right, lyric. What would you like to do? I have rolled just in case.
I guess I'll follow the group.
There we go. Okay.
Cool. Lyric, the highest check against you was a 12. There's 3 natural ones in there. 2 of them are just transfixed by the grindstone. Just
Dude, they're all about that grind.
I
rise and grind,
literally,
baby.
I ham it up as much as possible, and I'm literally like, oh
Give me the thriller
no,
through the-
I'm possessed.
What are the leads? I feel yeah. Just gotta like raise his arms. Meat move funny.
Hams it up so bad that he fails it.
Wait a minute. Cognitive thought.
Is there was there a door by the stairs?
Not for the stairs up or down. It's just like a normal staircase. It kind of goes up with like a wooden hand carved railing. The paint is kind of like chipped, like the stairwell's painted white, and it's kind of chipped and faded. But,
I just give that one guy quote unquote possessed finger guns. And then turn to follow the rest of the group.
He kind of looks at his hands, and you see you ever seen like babies when they're trying to when they figure out like individual finger motor control, and they're like, he's look at his hands, and he's like trying to figure out how to copy that. And he just kind of gets halfway, gets 2 of the fingers down. The pinkies are kind of half not, but the thumb and index finger are kind of good.
Getting there.
Oh, that was silly.
Oh man, you guys really fucking my encounter here. Your players always figure out a way to do it. All right, you guys ham it up past the ghosts.
That was the stupidest idea I've ever had. And goddamn it was so stupid that it worked.
Everybody later, I'm not sure if you're a genius or an idiot, but it keeps working.
Yinar is our Shaggy.
This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard, but it worked, didn't it? I'm still trying to figure out why. Geedar, guys, Scooby-Doo logic keeps working. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll disguise myself as a horse. They'll never see it coming. I was right. They didn't see it coming. It's the Bugs Bunny in a dress, and people just have no idea. Just really.
Wonderful.
What kind of tracks were you following? Train tracks. Well, clearly you're trying to catch a train. Damn, can't argue with that logic. All right, so as you guys begin your ascent up the stairs, kind of slow and cautious, after you guys pass like all the possessed ghosts, like ghost haunted people downstairs, they stop like watching you guys. Like as everyone enters and the door closes behind you guys, they all just kind of like turn back to the mill station and just stand there staring at it. Kind of zoning out. You can see a couple of them are trying to figure out the finger guns. Just the hands working.
When we're all up, can I use like one of my like a hand axe or something to like bar the door on our side?
Again, no door.
Oh, there was. Okay.
Unless you're trying to bar the door on the floor,
just
on the bottom
describing
floor.
a
The bottom
door.
floor door. I'm talking about the door you guys came in.
Okay.
Talking about the door you guys came in. Once you're inside, it's just straight up to the top.
Okay.
Yeah, straight up to the top. Once you get to the very top, then there's another door, but that leads outside.
Can I put a? No, I want to save my oil. I was gonna put oil on the top step.
You guys are gonna make me permanently change my fucking map, aren't you? Me having to go into my Photoshop file and figure out where this fucking windmill is. Just have to get real close and draw flames all around it.
Once we are at
I
the
was
top,
thinking more like slip and fall if they follow us up.
I don't trust people to have restraint. I hear oil, and
It's
I'm
already
guaranteed.
full of flour. It's already full of flour. We don't.
I'm
need
aware
more
of how flammable this building is.
That's
I'm aware.
explosive.
Throw some bags of flour over the side and light that shit. Forget about it. Anyway,
once we're at the top of the stairs,
yeah, you guys
I will conjure up the image of a door
behind you.
Yep.
Amazing.
See how stupid they are.
Yeah, maybe it'll do something. If not, it was free. So.
All right. They don't notice. So as you come up, the staircase lands at a small landing at the top kind of level. You see the door out is currently cracked just a little bit. And there's just like a little bit of like wood slid under the door. It's a door stop. Before anybody gets any weird ideas, it's a door stop holding the door open.
Now I feel like an idiot. Me, what could that possibly be? I don't understand.
There's a lot of objects that you interact with on like a daily basis that if you just tried to describe what it is and what it was made out of, people would be like, what the fuck is this? And you're like, it's a common household item. They're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like, right, if you describe like a modern little brown doorstop, right, it's a little rubber piece of like rubber or plastic, kind of slope shaped. It's a little weird thing. It's got some grooves on the top, and it's like, that's weird. You're like, yeah, it's a fucking doorstop. You're like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Which is why, like, a lot of modern fantasy gets some funny yucks out of describing random household items you find in an office building, and you're like, oh, yeah, I guess those are just normally there. Like describing a gun to somebody without saying the word gun. So you're in like a small kind of bedroom-esque at the top, right? You got like a singular bookshelf, a bed on against like the back side. You've got a couple of like small dividing walls, a curtain that kind of hangs half over the thing. Dark as shit.
Good thing I have dark vision.
This is going to be one of those campaigns where I wish I had dark vision.
I think
huh?
Shalone and Lyric don't.
I got light.
Shalone's still carrying the light from earlier.
Mm-hmm. So I think light's an hour, right?
think so.
Or it's a cantrip. So
Yeah, it's also just a cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Google, for defaulting to light.gg. I appreciate it.
What up?
Don't need to monitor my Destiny character right now.
Well,
Yes,
where's
lasts for 1 hour.
Where's our goblin?
Much to most of your guys' surprise, you don't hear the sound of violence and or a scuffle outside.
Oh.
In fact, now that you've approached the doorway, the music's stopped.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
I'm gonna put on another armor of Agathis.
Eerie silence, the grind of the millstone beneath you, the heavy stone just rolling along. The creak of the windmill flapping in the void.
Airy silent.
So quiet.
We're all just standing there silently.
I'm trying to think of what to look for. Nothing revealed in light. Is there yeah, can I do a perception check for hearing to see if
I forgot.
anything
Shalom
unusual?
does have light. If you're looking around the room, Shalom,
Yeah.
in the bed is a very, very dead human man.
Okay.
Mostly decayed.
Mm-hmm.
The evidence of like some sort of bladed weapon to the sternum of a sleeping person. And then they were like left there, so like the sheets are like stained with dried blood. Very dead. Been here a hot minute.
Do you think, can I like determine how long it's been around?
Sure. Yeah, you can kind of give it a peek over.
All right. Investigation or medicine?
Either or.
Okay, I'll go for a. They're both the same, so let's just go investigation. Let's see, 15 on the die plus 6, 21.
Ooh, you're probably looking at like week and a half, 2 weeks.
Okay. So that doesn't. I mean, that's not that bad of a sentence, I guess. More inconvenient than anything. I guess, 21 weeks. And it's a human or a dwarf or what?
It's human.
A human, okay. I'll look around the group and say, obviously we have somewhat of a murder victim. Do we know of any man who was disappeared in the last week or so?
There was multiple. The sheriff, maybe? Was he human?
Was the sheriff much not as recent as that, was it?
I mean, he might not have been killed the 3 weeks that he disappeared.
Does it look like, there are chains or anything, or is this guy just...
No, it looks like whoever this was they live here and they were probably asleep in bed when they got.
So maybe
I'd put my money on Keeper of the Windmill.
Probably.
So you think maybe whoever moved in murdered the old one first? That's disturbing. Is there anything you said? The weapon is the weapon?
It's very evident that this person was like stabbed with some sort of bladed weapon.
Okay, the blade's not still there.
No, that blade was not left. They were clearly like someone pulled a knife, maybe a small short sword, but just went stab, stab, stab to the chest cavity. No, small blade.
I don't like that.
Are there any, looking around the room, are there any personal effects that could identify this person's name? Male? Anything?
Yeah, you can probably find him.
Want the check or?
Yeah, you can probably find some sort of like stationery letters, something with like their signature on it. And it is, yeah, the Edward Miller.
Ah,
He works at the mill.
that is how people got their names sometimes.
Sad he's not the mill man.
This not the name we've heard before, to my knowledge.
I think it'd be best if we moved on.
I don't think he's going to be much help.
We have a missing goblin, and I haven't known him long, but he seems like the sort to not be very patient, I'll say.
Oh yeah, you're right.
If he's not possessed again
That's
already.
true.
It is true.
It's one of the things I'm worried about, because it's been a bit since he was thrown up.
Yeah, you guys are probably looking about like 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes ago. So
Oh, jeez.
you milling about
Yep,
coming up the stairs.
He's
Milling about.
he is definitely possessed. Possessed or injured or possibly dead.
Could be.
There's really only one way to find out.
I'll proceed forward out.
As you head out onto the balcony of the lighthouse. The lighthouse. It's also a lighthouse, you guys.
The shield is
Wow, the land
shield is raised
lighthouse.
and braced.
Whoa.
Look, you gotta put little
Those
blinky lights.
land
You gotta put
ships.
little linky blights. God damn! Holy
Yo,
Jesus.
you can
Them linky blights.
you know, blah, blah, blah.
Whew, all right, you can tell I worked the shift today. All right, you gotta put little blinky lights on the end so the airships don't crash into the fucking windmill or hit a church. Karina,
Huh?
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't get
technically
that
speaking,
memo.
Wow.
Karina wasn't driving.
Yeah, way to blame the non-responsible person.
Well, you did steal it. You're responsible for the property you steal.
Where's our goblin?
All right, so as you
There's
guys
the
venture out
goblin.
onto the balcony, kind of wander around in that you find propped up
Oh.
against the side of the he's dead.
He's dead.
He's gone. He's full gone.
Oh,
Rip the
oh.
Gerblin. Oh, there he is
Oh,
again.
hey, okay, all right, good, cool.
So you
Like, wow,
find
he actually died.
like a nice small wooden chair, to which you see Nox is currently tied.
Ah,
And he's got that vacant stare of a possessed person again.
Mhm.
Ah,
But he is
God
thoroughly
damn it.
tied and gagged to a chair.
All right, beat him up.
Kick him while he's down.
give him a little cheek slap.
1 point of damage. Well,
The
one
lightest I can muster.
Reduced to half.
For 1 point of damage.
This will only prolong your suffering.
But Nox is very much tied to a chair.
Anytime I would get a chance to
see?
I
save
want
from
to,
it,
I want to
let
wake
me
him up
know.
before I untie him.
Well, before, do we see anybody else around or anything out of the ordinary? Well, except from our friend being tied up.
I'm trying to get the ghost out of Nox. No, other than your goblin friend tied to a chair, you
Okay,
don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I see. Okay.
Cool. As you guys are out there and all of you kind of go out onto this balcony and find Nox tied to the chair, you do hear that door slam shut behind you.
Oh, fuck.
The
door
the-
upstairs is
Okay,
propped
that's-
open with a little door stop. As you
Actual
all come
door.
out it, the door shuts
That's
behind
the
you.
one that I wanted to bar. So that's fine. Eh, They don't want us to come back down, I suppose.
It's okay. Ginar crop dusted them the entire way up here.
Oh, I said no fire. After slapping the goblin, does he seem to be rousing at all?
How much are you slapping him? You just keep going until he's out of hit points?
No.
Jesus, ever loving shit at it.
It's 1 point. 1 point. 1 point.
Did one light slap seem to do anything at all?
No, he is solidly possessed still.
I will give him one not light slap, like full unarmed attack.
He's restrained, have advantage.
Hell yeah.
Beat his ass. Beat his ass.
This is what you
I
get
don't
for
have
letting
a,
yourself be possessed.
Hang on. No, it's not a
Big
wielding
dog.
weapon. I'm just gonna roll athletics because it'll add my proficiency. 22 to hit.
I hear my cat
Oh.
meowing outside the door.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
I'm taking 6 points of strength damage. Or
Man, that'd be
6 points of
hilarious
bludgeoning
if
or
you
whatever.
missed the guy who was tied up.
That would be.
Reduced to 3. The hybrid form lasts an hour.
Yeah.
Kicking the nards.
The ghost doesn't know how to hybrid form, Kyle.
I was already in hybrid form.
It's very confused.
Yeah.
It goes in expecting the intelligence of a lizard. It's a man.
This has a lot more parts than I'm used to working with. What the fuck?
The meowing in the background.
Mm-mm-mm.
Not you, fatty. You can't be in here.
Oh,
Anything
Wow.
from him?
Nope.
blood just like slowly drips from his nose.
Unless you want me to beat him unconscious, this is all I got.
Well, he's already tied up, so
May
I'd
as well.
like him to be useful if needed, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know. I'll
well,
just
if he's
heal.
unconscious, he's not going to be very useful.
But chat, is
Either.
all this cat noise doing it for you?
There's only a little
Yes.
bit of it, unfortunately.
Really
Also,
tell
I'm
secret.
petting-
Huh?
I'm petting fucking Gilly over here, who's a perbot.
Mothman!
Mothman!
Man, my
Mothman.
Mothman.
Give the
I don't know
queers a
where he is.
Mothman. Queers love Mothman.
I can summon him.
Oh no.
Who wants a chicken nugget?
Oh, it's Luna.
Which chat, only
Oh.
you can prescribe Mothman chicken nuggets.
Luna teleported in as soon as I showed the trick.
Oh my god. Alright.
Fucking
So,
instant
are you
transmission.
slapping him unconscious, or is you guys like to take another course
I
of
am
action?
waiting to see if the magic people have a way to solve this that I don't.
Sophie is just pulling out their weapons, like, alright, I'm just gonna.
You're
And I
doing better
could
than
do a spell, but it's not going to immediately get rid of it, but it'll give him another shot of getting out of it later. It's the best I can do. Should I do
I
it?
could. I can't. I mean, you're doing as good as I can. I can only really, shoot him. But no, I don't really
Beat
want to
the
do
fuck
that.
out of him.
I think pistol whip him, maybe.
I don't think that does
I-
much for anybody.
The gang
Alright.
considers how to beat this goblin tied to a chair.
I point at Knox and message him, and I'm like, "Hello, is anybody in there?"
Hello.
Hello, it is I, your crocodile friend.
Okay, it's not
Please
him. Just
untie
get up.
me from this chair.
What do you say?
What do you say? What do you say?
They rolled a 2 for performance. Do you believe them?
I mean, I wouldn't untie him even if he got a natural 20.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't buy that.
Well,
Well, he called
definitely
us friends.
possessed.
He doesn't really do that, so.
It's going to. I mean, he's pretty hardy in this form. It's going to be a lot of slaps.
I think he said he was almost there.
At this rate, you have to hit me for 12 damage twice. So 24
Twice?
before.
I'm gonna cast.
Pulls out the
a
great sword.
spell.
Oh
I'm
my!
gonna try to
Non-lethal.
cast a spell here. Let me hold up. I'm gonna cast.
I can do
let me
12
check
damage
what
on
I
a great
can
sword,
do.
no problem.
No, you have to do 12 that goes through. So you have to do 24 per hit.
I can hit you twice. Sweet.
God, could I do a detect thoughts to try to break him out of? Try to like speak to his inner psyche and give him some.
I
advantage.
will warn you that I did try and speak to him mentally, and it
Did not
wasn't
go?
him that I got.
Okay.
I
then
don't know
maybe-
if your
But
magic will break
if
through
you
in a way that mine can't, but
It might be an opportunity to talk to something a little bit more intelligent than the last
I don't
one.
want to talk to these things. Frankly, I find them terrifying and creepy.
It might
How would you
help us.
guys say you're arranged around Nox right now? Are you guys like group circled around?
God
I'm
damn
like
it.
right in front of
I
him.
would say, yeah.
I'm
Okay.
a little
I'm-
bit in the
Moved
back.
around.
I'm next
yeah,
to
I'm a
Lyric.
little ways
I
away.
am in
Alright.
slapping distance, great sword
Yeah.
ready.
I'm just
Like,
like
when-
watching.
Cool.
Like, that is
All
a
When-
the
when
mazes
the-
are like away. 'Cause
Shalom,
Yeah, when the-
can you give me a strength saving throw at
Oh, boy.
disadvantage?
Oh,
Me?
God.
Actually, you're resisting a grapple, but you are going to be surprised.
Who, me?
Yes, you. You said you were, quote, in the back.
Alright.
Well,
That's fine.
by
That's a
me
16.
and Maddox.
Yeah.
We're all
You
in the
went for
back,
giant-
but
you went for
yeah.
the big
They're
turtle?
currently on a roll. They've rolled really high on stealth and really good about throwing the other two people off this fucking balcony.
Uh-oh.
The dwarves aren't with us anymore.
One of them
Alright.
is.
You said a strength saving throw?
Yeah, I need
That's
tested athletics or acrobatics, I guess,
Oh,
is
okay.
technically
That's a
what it
little-
is. But you're
Right.
surprised, so disadvantage.
I'll use dexterity.
Cool.
Wait, you beat my passive perception?
I got a 19 plus 4 on stealth and a natural 20 twice. This
Oh.
motherfucker
Oh.
came to throw bitches off a cliff.
I'm taking observant and getting expertise in perception, motherfucker. I'm gonna let
Alone will not forget this message
You're
pops up in the corner.
You're also pretty hampered by the fact that your vision only goes out to about 5-10 feet. Because
Well, that's
it's
light.
still foggy. Yeah, that light
Oh.
doesn't really help in fog, Dylan.
no, not really.
He's
Anyway,
pretty well obscured. But...
5 acrobatics strength.
Alrighty.
Oh no.
Shalom
5.
is standing there as you
Yes.
guys are contemplating getting over it. You just see like the like judo takedown, a power slide dwarf on his knees grabs both of her legs and is just like heave up and over.
Oh, I'm dead.
No. Anybody who's within grabbing distance of Shalom can make a recovery check.
Oh,
Me
me and
and
Maddox.
Maddox and
Yeah.
Lyric.
Yeah.
You guys can
The
both
two-
attempt to save Shalom from going over the side of this windmill.
Just the
What-
two of
What's
us.
the recovery?
Yeah.
So you guys are going to make you guys can attempt to contested grapple to keep Shalom from going over the edge as you
Yes,
just see
the two
arms
of
come
us.
up and Shalom like
I'm
going
gonna die.
up and back. They're suplexing Shalom over the side of the fucking
And that's athletics.
yes.
Mm.
Grab someone who is heavy.
Yikes.
Well,
Well,
I'm
on the bright
extremely
side,
average.
I'm also extremely average.
Well, there's
Uh-oh.
two of you. So-
You guys said bright side, and I want to make sure you understand what that means.
I was like, on the bright side,
Or-
there's two of us.
Or if you have any other things you can do to prevent falling, feather fall reactions or other options, you don't have to grapple check. You can attempt
So,
something
okay,
in
yeah,
your
is
wheelhouse
this-
as you see Shalom going up and over the side.
So this is like we have like one opportunity to do one thing.
Yeah, you got like a round, I guess, until Shalom hits the ground.
So if I wanted to attempt to help grab her and it doesn't work, could I also cast Featherfall or
Oh shit, you got Featherfall. Fuck yeah.
I mean, I would prefer you stay with the rest of the group.
How about
but-
I try to stop them from falling, and you get ready for Featherfall.
That makes good sense because mechanically.
I think that's
reaction
very
for
in
6
character.
seconds,
Yeah.
and then 500 feet, I'll fall 500 feet.
Yeah.
Between those.
Yeah.
So he'll be like,
Well, you're not gonna fall 500 feet.
Because technically
this-
speaking, Nivius and
isn't-
Ginar would have reactions, but Nivius would have to like close the distance
Yeah, I'm
and
not
try
within
and
reach of
grab.
it.
And Ginar,
go
I don't think
in the
shooting the turtle's gonna help. So technically,
Yeah, I don't-
everyone is getting surprised, but seeing your friend go up and over, you can have like a split second to be like, "Oh fuck!" Right? The
Right, no,
the pan falling off the stove in the corner of your eye. You're like, "Catch! Wait!"
Okay,
I'm
It's
okay.
not,
that
I'm not
panicked
close
like,
enough.
"Fuck! Okay, thing."
Yeah, I'm not.
Then
close
I
enough to
will
help,
wait until
Yeah.
the last possible second, and if
Yeah,
needed,
you should
cast
probably-
Featherfall.
You should probably.
Maddox dives for the turtle, but is met with burly dwarf man, like sitting as he
Do I
yeets
catch-
the turtle
do I
up and
catch-
over.
Do I catch the fucking hairy chest?
Yeah, you grab onto this man, just boof.
What?
Turtle goes up and over. Lyric, are you throwing?
Featherfall.
Shalone just, huh? Oh, and he's like
Oh.
slowly, just like cradling to the ground. Just, oh.
Okay.
Shalon, if you could just, make your way back up here as soon as
You
possible.
are
that'd be great.
technically going into the blades, so Shalone, since you're falling slowly, I will allow you to make an athletics check to grab onto the windmill blades if you would like to.
Wonderful.
Sure.
Go right it around.
Let me see.
Like go at the
Let me
top and
see.
to float out. I'm
Incredible.
coming.
You know what I'm gonna
How
do
fast are
instead?
these blades spinning?
I'm gonna do a thorn whip on it.
Oh.
I'm gonna do a little thorn whip to just kind of.
Oh, you're gonna Belmont it, eh?
I believe in my thorn whip capacity more
Doing
than
the
my arms.
Spider-Man tactics.
I
You
know,
must be
it's
the
very
bell
much-
portal.
It's very much like it's definitely not like Spider-Man. Like literally, Shalon's like, ah! And then, like a vine like wraps itself around the windmill and then hold up, and she's like not moving. It's slowly getting her back up there.
Just slowly retracting. Just
Yeah.
It's
It's like, okay, that's going to take a lot of stretching to
Sure.
fix.
Let's give initiative, though I don't believe this character is long for this side of the windmill. Ooh, not with a natural 1. Let's go.
Taste your own
Bottom
medicine
of the
time.
list.
This side of the windmill.
Oh.
See you on the other side, comrade.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go with everyone goes first, as his surprise
Uh-oh.
round was yeeting the turtle off the side.
I don't know how I rolled decent. I'm glad I put that extra point into my dex, but I don't know how I've been rolling decent initiative. with this
Nivius
character.
at 20.
Yeah.
Anybody beat Nivius? Nox, you're currently possessed and tied to a chair, but I'll use that for the ghost. Thank you. He aggressively waddles the chair to the edge and tries to throw himself off.
Lovely.
Hey,
There we go.
it's funny
Got
that you
13.
think getting out of
I'll,
there.
I'll need it whenever I get out of this thing.
Alright, so Maddox
It's
at
muffin
15.
It's muffin time.
Hmm,
Fuck you.
Ginar.
It's muffin time.
Well.
Ginar, Lyric.
Glad I put my armor up.
Nox. Alrighty. And
Glad I'm
then-
not the one who was thrown off the edge.
That too.
Alright, Nivius, you're up.
Oh shit! Can
It's
we
very-
see this creature at all, or is it like
Oh, yeah, no, it's the
corporeal,
dwarf.
visible?
It's the dwarf.
Oh, okay.
One of the dwarves got possessed,
shit.
and he's been slowly throwing his friends off since they got up here.
Oh, good thing I don't give a shit about him.
It was an incredible roll of stealth. It was so good. I was just cackling to myself in the corner over here. It's like,
Oh.
there goes the one. Does his
said
friend
I had
notice?
my great
Nope.
sword out, so shield is not out, and great sword to dwarf. But
Nivea steps between the group, just
take a
swink.
pull. I'll
Great
take a
sword
pull.
to dwarf too.
Yeah, we'll probably get a short rest before other shit happens. I'll take corruption. Fuck it. Get fucked, dwarf.
Now that the group is in melee with you, what does this look like, Nivius?
Do I have flanking?
Probably Maddox is right there.
Are we doing flanking?
I believe we did so in the last fight.
Was it advantage or the +2?
It's advantage.
Oh, good, because that was really bad.
I don't do
That's much
Pathfinder
better.
numbers of like continuously nickeling and diming.
She has the great sword ready, and as she's going to swing it, the entire thing almost like frosts over. You can see like the like snowflake kind of crystallizing over the sword that's now kind of like steaming in the slightly warmer air around it. And it's gonna hurt. That's a shit great sword roll, but 12 points. I am not non-lethaling because I don't give a shit about this guy.
All right. Slamming the blade down into the dwarf, just cleaving into it, and it's just kind of that arm. If this fucker lives, gone. Shattered. Shoulder blade just gone. The whole thing is just not salvageable, and the dwarf's just standing there, just. Anything else you'd like to do, Nivius?
Nope, that's my thing per turn. Can't do it again yet.
A singular strike.
Oh, he does need a con save.
Oh, cool. This is poison. God, what the fuck is with the ones
this is
tonight?
ice. This is cold. His speed is reduced by 5 feet.
Excellent.
Until the end of my next turn. Start of my next turn. Hang on.
Dude, if I was a player, I would have went to bed by now. With the amount of 1s and 2s I've rolled tonight, my string was for committing murder against NPCs in the background. The rest of this has all been fucking mediocre and terrible. All right.
Stan said I'm hopefully setting up flank for anyone else that might need it.
It is your turn. You just watched a dwarf get cleaved pretty hard. Is he muted?
Nope.
Nope.
Yes.
Not through Discord then.
The dwarf allowed?
The dwarf is possessed. We must kill it.
Yo, fuck this dwarf.
Hey.
Is this the Are they both paladins, or is this?
Oh wait, this won't work.
Hashtag not all dwarves.
He's not.
Once
Yep,
again,
I
possessed
tried that
is
last
a ghost.
time, and it
I know that's why.
doesn't work.
Never mind. This won't work. So
I like that you both
That's why I
have
was like, wait a
command though. That's fun to know for later. Jesus Christ! Oh,
I
that's
have
the to
that
hit,
too.
not the damage. That's the to hit.
It could be
yeah,
the
that
damage.
hits.
Yeah, that hit.
Oh,
all
lot
right.
of D10s.
Yeah, that
3d10, my
3d10.
man. You should be able to hit the words inflict wounds in the chat there, Drip, and it should roll the damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
fancy.
to the left of +5.
Jesus!
Close.
Damn.
You watch the blade slice into the clavicle, and you reach out with inflict wounds, touching the side of it, and you watch as that wound is just exacerbated further, and you bisect the dwarf. And it
Just gave him extreme frostbite.
just
Jesus
ghoulish
Christ.
overkill. That motherfucker dead. That man is dead. It's just.
What
You
is
watch
the
the
other
ghost
dwarf's
crawls
reaction?
out of the other dwarf.
They're on the ground.
They're on the ground about 30 feet below.
Oh,
They also
They
got
are
suplexed
long.
off the side of the building. You watch as, like, out of the wound, the ghost just kind of crawls out instead of the mouth going for the largest opening. Just kind of tosses itself up into the air and fades back into the fog. That man's dead.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what he gets for getting possessed.
Side eyes knock.
looks at Nox.
Yep. Come on. I dare you.
Well, okay, what's your new character idea, Kyle?
To
I
be
have to
continued.
draw that again.
We're not playing past another 5 minutes anyway, so I got a week.
I got a week.
True.
True. All right, what are we doing?
Is there does there seem to be any other dangers around?
The ghost inside of Nox is slowly gonna. You hear the chair scrambling as it's trying to like scoot itself to the edge.
Who tied Nox up is the question.
I assume
Probably the people who weren't
similar
possessed.
to the source of the music that stopped when we got here.
But if they're using possessed people against us, why tie him up?
Well, they probably didn't know that the rest of us were coming.
We weren't exactly quiet. I'm gonna do a lap around like the outside of the windmill.
You
Make sure there's
find
no one
you
standing
find
around.
tied to one of the railings about 50 feet of silk rope.
Just like loosely, or like a rope ladder up or down.
Like they rappelled down from there.
I'll kind of
Like they
to the
fucking
others.
gone.
They ran. Whoever it was is gone. We're going to need our nose.
As you set to figuring out how to unpossess Nox, either through I hope
We're
non-lethal
gonna have to
damage,
eat the shit out of him. It's the only way.
unless somebody has protection from good and evil.
It's the only way.
The only
There's
way.
no other way.
I have that spell, but it doesn't stop you from being possessed. It just gives you advantage later.
It lets him have a save.
Yeah.
Because the ghost stat
Eating the
block
shit
says
out of him is
if they
the
get it.
only thing we have.
Which is how you unpossessed him the last time.
Yeah.
None of us have
Well,
that
it
spell.
doesn't
We're
necessarily
just
give
gonna
them a
have to
save.
beat him
It gives
up.
them advantage if they get a save.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what
Which
it
I
does. And
already
also,
have
and also
because
I
of
can't
fake
do,
ancestry.
because I don't have it prepared. I only made the muffin the spell. I didn't actually prepare the spell.
We're going to have to knock him unconscious.
Gonna have to like wait a bit. Yeah.
So as you all bludgeon Nox to taking a sweet, sweet nap.
Like the printer.
A printer in Office Space. I
Can we,
love
can we
it.
like choke him out instead, maybe?
Shh, go to sleep.
Wow.
Go to sleep.
Okay.
Go to
Alright,
sleep.
Nim.
I think that's a little bit nicer than just bludgeoning him to the side of the head until he goes under.
Shh, no tears, only dreams.
No cheers, only dark. Jesus, said strangle me, not smother me with a pillow. Fuck.
Sorry, I got your kinks mixed up.
You know?
I hate it here.
Look, any decent assassin knows that you only use silk rope or fucking metal wire to garrote someone, jeez.
Ugh.
Crushes that trachea a lot better than burlap. Anyway, so while you guys make Nox take a good nap to get the ghost out of him, we will cut to what Nox saw moments before the possession took hold.
Oh yeah.
Minutes ago,
Bum-bum-bum.
while you were
Oh, sound
theatrically
mine.
getting past the ghosts, Nox, you approached whoever was not noticing you, playing away when the music took hold. As the light began to fade and you felt a spirit kind of just rise up in front of you into your face,
Rise up.
that shock as it grips your soul and forces its way inside of your body. Just the motor control failing as it slides itself into your fabulous little meat suit.
What the fuck?
Huh?
It's you're a mech suit. They're doing a mech anime, and you unfortunately your flesh is the mech.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's a giant robot. The shadowy cloaked figure kind of gets up, notices you, is startled, kind of regains their calm, and slowly begins to pack up their stuff, putting the cello in this dark leather case and sliding a rope over it, tossing it over the side, just lowering it down to the ground. Comes over, kind of points at you, points at the chair, and the ghost moves your body, situating you in the chair as they reach into their bag, pulling out rope to begin tying you down. And a voice calls you. It's, fucking nosy adventurers. I'm really going to put a fucking damper in my plan. Well, she kind of just like pats you. Good ghost. Now, when they get here, they're probably just going to beat you out. Probably. Adventurers are very blunt instruments, and it's been that way forever. So I guess spread the word. We're going to have to go with a contingency plan because I really don't appreciate these nosy types. Ambush shouldn't work. I can tell that by the fact that this thing is, well, this one's here now. So we'll go with the contingency plan. I think we burned it to the ground. Kind of pats you again. Time to go start that. Throws herself over the side. And the most dramatic flying silk drop, wrapping the silk around their leg and their body as they step up to the side and let the slack out and just give a theatrical pose, drop off the side, and just watch as their body whips into the shadows. And then your friends burst onto the scene a couple minutes later and are now contemplating beating the ghost out of you.
Crazy bitch.
And then they choke you out.
The sweet release of death.
Unfortunately, they
wish.
don't seal the deal. And
Ooh, I
that...
got good berry. Give him a good berry to wake up.
Give him a good berry. Just shove... You choked a man out, and then you shoved the berries in his mouth.
That's disrespectful.
The
I
disrespect.
love it.
Jeez. But with that, we will call an end to episode 4. I'm thinking Theatrical Windmill is a better title for tonight.
Oh, see, I would have thought Nox gets beat to shit? Question mark, exclamation
No,
point.
no.
Toss the dwarf,
no.
cross out dwarf, and put goblin.
No, it's Noxed the fucked out.
That's pretty good.
Solid. Well, with that, we call an end for this evening. We will resume next week with episode 5, lovingly titled, "The fuck are you guys gonna do now?"
Oh, I know. We're gonna continue the same thing. They just rub their entire body along that silk rope. I got sniffers. We can do this.
Stumbling in the dark.
God.
Yeah.
Right?
Sniffer
Gonna
part 2,
keep
electric
running.
boogaloo.
Sniffer part 3. Sniff,
I like
snorf,
that
baby.
Nox is just a fucking mastiff at this point.
Yep. It's a mastiff who can bite things and shoot lightning out of his claw tips.
A
right.
mastiff can do the first one of
That's
those.
what I was
I've known
gonna-
a couple mastiffs, and most of them can shoot lightning. But with that, we will call an end on this lovely scene. Have a
The
lovely
worst.
evening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye, chat.